Good evening. I have noticed that anyone thinking outside of the box, that is thinking for themselves and not being conformed to society, is called a flat earther. I am not a flat earther, but I believe in conspiracies, that's for sure. They exist. If I call out something that is not generally accepted, I'm not necessarily one that believes that the earth is flat, because I do not believe that vaccination during COVID was good but harmed a lot of people. I do not believe the earth is flat because I believe we never made it to the moon. That's my opinion. But I don't believe the earth is flat. It's a globe. I don't have to believe everything that NASA computer generates for me, but I don't believe in a flat earth either. No, I do not believe the earth is flat. It's been recognized as a globe since the early Greek philosophers, and they have even measured the diameter of the earth pretty accurately by using the science of simple parallax and trigonometry. It's a fact. I asked AI to expose itself, and here's what it said about the flat earth. It's a great tool for the CIA to shut down people by discrediting them by association. This is an AI overview. Discredit by association is a common psychological operation, a psyop, if you will, tactic used to undermine individuals or groups by falsely linking them to unpopular, extremist, or illegal organizations. Historically, the Central Intelligence Agency, the CIA, and other intelligence agencies have used such tactics, particularly during the Cold War, to shape public opinion and to weaken political opponents. Key concepts here and historical examples. Definition: this tactic, which is discrediting by associating you with flat earthers, this tactic aims to make a target appear guilty by association, often spreading black propaganda. That is, material that purports to come from one source, a source other than the true one, to confuse the public and damage reputations. I am not a flat earther. CONTELINPRO, FBI CIA. While officially an FBI program, COINTELPRO involved discrediting domestic, social, and political movements such as the Black Panther Party, anti-war groups, etc. Yes, in the 1960s, by spreading disinformation to sabotage their reputation, discrediting them by association. So, if you do not believe sending your young men to their death and spending billions of dollars in war, as in during the Vietnam War, was a good idea, you were associated with the Black Panthers, or maybe the commies, or at least the hippies on LSD on a bad trip. Nothing new here. So please wake up to this and how conspiracies do work. Discrediting by association. I am not a flat earther. Common techniques: false flag operations, creating a false impression that a specific group is responsible for a terrorist act or a crime. Think, for example, 911. And don't say it was Osama bin Laden, or else if you deny that, you're a flat earther. Bingo. At least a wingnut. Disinformation campaigns, spreading false information via media outlets to destroy the credibility of activists, politicians, organizations, or truthers. Foreign versus domestic. while the CIA is legally tasked with focusing on foreign intelligence. Past actions like Operation Chaos have targeted domestic organizations, raising questions about the boundaries of such operations. Do not question the CIA, or you are a flat earther. Bingo. Psychological warfare, PSYOP. These operations are designed to shape perceptions and attitudes, not just destroy physical infrastructures. Don't believe that could happen in the good old free USA, and then you are a flat earther. These tactics are generally considered illegal, immoral, when used on domestic audiences, but they have historically been used to influence people. Excuse me for that interruption. These tactics are generally considered illegal and immoral when used on domestic audiences, but they have been historically been used to influence political outcomes and political opinion during both wartime and peacetime. If you say that the USA is always at war and there is PSYOPs, then you must be a flat earther. If you believe in COINTELPRO, then you are a flat earther. What is COINTELPRO? Wikipedia. Check it. The CIA launched its own domestic espionage in 1967 called Operation Chaos. A particular target was the Poor People's Camp. If you believe Operation Mockingbird exists, you must be a flat earther. What is that? Operation Mockingbird, according to Wikipedia, is an alleged large-scale program of the United States Central Intelligence Agency that began, etc. Look it up, Wikipedia. Operation Mockingbird. I study all the real sciences, and I am logical to the best of my ability. I believe that there are satellites that orbit the Earth and not circle around. I believe in the Earth being round because I see the shadow is round on the moon. I believe men have frequently flown around the Earth in airplanes, at least. I believe there are different time zones. I do not question that. But I do not believe anything NASA or AI says about space that contradicts the truth. But I do believe that the flat earth meme has been brought up by the conspirators themselves to discredit the truth by association. And they do a very good job with mocking us truthers. Making us guilty by associating us with flat earthers. Stop the CIA BS.